Black Heaven is a place where...
Here is another highly informative, raw audio segment with some very important information. Hopefully, you will gain a better understanding of a few more unanswered questions in your own life. Just by listening to this, we really appreciate you for letting John Henry Media Network assist in expanding your knowledge of self. Now, listen to this.
Looking at the blacks in the front seat, Bernie Mac joking right now, him and Richard Pryor.
Peace and Black Power, Facebook, Konjani, everybody. I'm gonna get straight to the point with this one. This another thought that came to me today. In regards to fashion, you know, like the clothing that a lot of our people like to wear. I ain't trying to sound like no stick in the mud with this shit. And it may sound quote unquote racist, even though this is not even the definition of it at all. It's just my opinion on clothing. And I'm gonna just keep it straight up. And before I say it, I want you to just reason with me, alright? When it comes down to Abercrombie and Fitch, especially American Eagle, Aeropostale, and what's that? I don't know what the hell the name of that clothing line is that got the alligator as its symbol. But when I look at clothes like that, I'll be like, man, these clothes for white folk. I mean, just strictly like looking at how it's designed. 2, how it's designed. And 3, nigga, how it's designed. You know what I mean? And it's typically always, when it's on the brothers, it's always something small. And I mean no offense to my brothers. You know, I love my brothers and my sisters who rock it. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever want you to think I'm coming down on you or nothing like that. You know what I mean? But just fool with me on this. I mean, and the prices that, you know, our people pay for this clothing, you know, it'll be $40, $50, $60 for a shirt. You know what I mean? $50, $60 for a pair of cargo pants. I remember I was in the mall one day and I seen, you know, the little alligator thing, you know what I mean? That was on a hat. And that hat was $40. And it wasn't even like a 5950 New Era hat, man. It wasn't even built like that. It was like some flimsy looking thing that looked like you could get it from the dollar store or something. You know what I mean? But that alligator just made it jump up $39. And I'm like, man, how come? Listen, our people should not allow anybody except ourselves to sell us any article of clothing that costs so much damn money. True Religion too. Yeah, you know what I mean? I want to boycott True Religion out the ass. So bad, man. Because $300, $400, $500 for a pair of pants. And we can't sell white folks a grain of salt. White folks wouldn't buy a grain of salt from black people. But we will buy, you know, we'll pay $250 for a pair of pants, bruh. Why? What's wrong? What is, like, I don't even care if you get a deal for it. If you get three pairs of damn pants for $250, what the fuck? And what is that? And then the so-called African American will run around and brag about how much he paid for them pants. You bragging about getting economically raped, cuz. You willing to pay that much money for that pair of pants, but you can't bond your political prisoners out of jail. You can't bond your innocent black brothers and sisters out of jail. And you paying that much for some pants? Huh? You can't improve the conditions of your community economically, but you can pay $400, $500 for some pants? Bruh, sis, wake up, man. That shit crazy. That's wild. And again, don't take this as no insult, because I love you from the bottom of my heart. Don't take this as no insult. But you know, when we family, we got to talk to each other real like that. I love you. okay? But that is definitely a part of the slave mentality. You know, when you gotta love what is your master's, you will love your master and you reject the hell out of yourself unless you buying some weed from yourself, huh? You know what I mean? Or unless you you know, probably, hell, I mean, you even reject yourself part of the time when you go to the club, because niggas end up getting killed or fighting, you know what I'm saying, over the littlest stuff. You know what I mean? Or you will flip out on a nigga for stepping on a pair of shoes that you paid $100 for, that you bought from whom? Not yourself. Man, I'm gonna stop right there. That's it. Peace, y'all. One love.
Stay tuned in. The next episode will begin soon. You have just heard another great and powerful message for our black community. Brought to you by John Henry Media Network in the United States of America. This is the place for you, your family and friends to hear educational messages and music from other very important black people to help build a stronger and more revolution-ready black America. Your message will awaken another sleeping giant. So, contact us today at jahu.enterprises@yahoo.com. I say again, that's jahu.enterprises@yahoo.com. Get your music or message heard by millions for another generous donation today.
The sun is shining.